We are officially live.
Hello,
Hey,
all the
peeps.
peoples.
I should switch my audio so we don't get weird feedback. There we go. So, hi, anyone who might be watching, which is no one yet, but anyway.
Bitch, I'm about to be.
Hello, Paige.
Hello.
Welcome back to Humblewood, Heroes of Humble Origin. I am your dungeon master, and here are my friends. We have a really chill, layback session tonight, as if you remember, we left off on our way to a festival. So this is probably going to only be a couple hours long, as you guys just have a festival episode. Does anyone have any announcements?
Y'all see me disappear behind the weird-ass rainbow light behind me. It's because I need to make use of this cosplay.
We accept this. It is okay.
You're gonna see me do some weird shit, y'all.
You'll see the magic that goes behind a TikTok video. And how awkward that is.
Anna looks like she's contemplating murder.
Well, I'm contemplating arson.
When are you not?
I'm going to commit arson.
See, the answer to that is never. I'm always thinking of arson.
I would expect nothing less.
Just a wee little
Wouldn't expect
pyromania.
it from this pretty face.
I've gotten used to that that pretty face, okay? I know what lies beneath.
Also, I got it. The character she's got.
Cute. Yeah. Anyone have any other announcements?
Next week is Secrets of Pandora.
Yes. Next week is Secrets of Pandora. We get to see what chaos is going to occur next. I'm nervous. My character's a little pissed off right now. Not that that's that unusual, but like more than normal.
This Thursday is Clone Wars 5e.
Or Tales
I
of
have
Interest.
not prepared my speech because what's the fucking point?
What can I say? Bitches be
Yeah.
crazy. Mic
Bitches
drop,
be
walk off the
crazy.
stage.
That's how I convinced the Togorians to join the Republic. Bitches
Bitches be crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy. I'm bitches.
No, that keeps them from joining the Republic.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Also, eat ass, suck a dick, and sell drugs.
Why are you describing my Friday nights?
I'm just quoting our Lord and Savior, John Mulaney.
Oh.
No, legit, my Page's daily reminders chalkboard I have in my kitchen says eat ass, suck a dick, and sell drugs.
Oh, nice.
Anybody else have any announcements? Alright, well then, once everyone else gets here, we can begin. Does anyone want to summarize last week's session? The couple sessions a week, session the last couple weeks before. Words.
Sarah, use your words.
I was
All
a
I
writer.
remember is I was a bitch. That's it. Everything
I-
else just went. Whoosh.
I was a writer. Like, I wanted to be an author. English has no meaning anymore.
Words are hard, no matter who you are. And if they're not, they're lying.
I had a guy come into the bar today. Now, these guys are regulars, and they were just being really quiet. And so I called them out, and I was like, you guys are just not being very chatty today. And the one looks at me and goes, well, you know, my English is not so good. And his friends just slowly turned to him and went, neither is your Spanish. Shut up. He's like, I've forgotten both languages.
That's called bilingual.
Yeah. He was just like, I've forgotten both languages. I am a master of none.
Yep. You'll be lucky if you can piece together a coherent sentence using words from both languages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. We also keep joking that the manager who knows the best Spanish is not the Hispanic one at all.
That's oddly not surprising.
No, it's not at all. Not at all. No. It's so funny because some of the other servers were like, really? It's not? And I was just like, have you seen him? You thought this would be good at it? And he's looking at me like, are you serious? I'm like, no. I love working at a place where we get to make fun of the managers on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. That's always nice when it's relaxed enough to be able to joke around like that.
Oh yeah. We are so chill. All right. Does anyone want to recap for inspiration?
Thank you.
I can't tell if you're talking to us, Alice, or if you're talking to Hannah.
She was talking, but we were muted.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say all I remember is the lion.
All you remember is what?
Lion.
Oh, yes. You guys also were on vacation for a while, so.
Yeah.
We were gone for 2 weeks.
Alright. If there is no one else who is interested in giving a summary, you all had come back to the Alderheart and discovered that one of your, to some of you, you know, friends and allies, other you new acquaintances, their daughter was involved in something a little bit heinous in the Alderheart. You were able to root out the problem, no pun intended, and, you know, deal with this gang known as the Takers by getting their ringleader arrested by knocking him the fuck out, tying him up, and dragging him to jail. You offered comforting words to that child and the siblings who had been kidnapped, reunited a family, and went to rest for a night, where Showery had a wonderful, such a calming beautiful dream that left her immensely traumatized. Because I am an evil DM.
And I love it.
Aren't they all?
Shaori, through some forceful, calming techniques, was able to calm herself down, talk about what she experienced with Gwendolyn, and get through the day. Gerald was able to go and investigate the abandoned shack where you guys had, where he had hired and left one of the hirelings alive. He's not that smart. Staying in the abandoned shack where you've discovered a lot of nastier looking older daggers, goods that have been stolen, kept in this safe house that you had discovered. Zinzi's had a moment with her family who is in town, starting with her sister, followed by her parents, and their just overbearing helicopter parent nature.
I think the parrots from Zootopia.
I hope I exuded the right energy for that.
Yeah, I didn't sleep that night, bestie.
Thanks. I'm so sorry. While Changa and Red Fox basically just got crunk and hung around the house. I'm not really sure what you guys did, because you weren't here.
Got crunk, hung around the house.
If we want to leave it at that, we can leave it at that. Is there anything I'm forgetting?
Got it.
Gwen went and talked with Eliza and the kids. Gerald went to confront the speaker, who he believes has some ties to his mysterious past. I think that's it.
Yeah, he was not there.
He would not dare.
I also went to the bar where Tama was working out of.
Ah, yes. And had an interesting confrontation with the barkeep there.
Indeed. Not the same barkeep from the night before,
Nope.
but likely a similarly employed barkeep. So he'll find out eventually.
Who knows? And with that, you all woke up the following morning. Music is already filling the airs. You can smell the sweet funnel cakes and beautiful snacks and drinks filling the airs as you step outside and see the well-decorated, glittering streets in the Alderheart, as today the festival has begun. What
Does it feel like we've
would you
leveled
like
up at all?
to do first?
Does it feel like we've gained a level?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
Are you sure, dear? Because I'm pretty sure I feel much more capable today.
You might start feeling yourself a little sapped. Like you've lost one if you keep pushing it.
I'd like to cast a spell before we leave.
Okay, yeah, that... No. I'm not feeling peaked today.
What spell would you like to cast?
Invoke the Amaranthine,
Alright, invoke that Amaranthine.
because I was kind of wasted the night before.
For reasons.
Yeah. So I rolled. I'm going to send a picture to the chat. But I got an 18 and a 6.
Okay. Which one are you using for what?
18 for a check, 6 for also a check.
Okay. All right.
Make somebody else fail.
I'm rolling portent now, dear. Ooh, those are terrible numbers.
Terrible numbers are still good numbers for portent.
Mm-hmm.
Only if we have enemies nearby.
So, you all step out into the streets.
I'll level up.
The tree branches are filled with lights and these gold and white ribbons that have been strung through the branches down to the shops. It is a bustling event already. You can see the food booths. You can smell the delicious scents. You can hear the barkers calling you over to their booths to see what they have for you. And you can hear the laughter of people enjoying themselves as we currently celebrate the Summer Festival as a festival to the goddess Ardea. Where would you like to go first?
Are there any shooting games?
Make an investigation check.
I don't feel like getting my dice out. Not bad. 16.
16. All right. There's not so much any shooting games themselves, because guns are rare in the Alderheart. However, there is an archery contest that you can see a sign for, that is displayed currently.
You know that meme of that power walking squirrel? That's me heading over there.
Alright, so you want to enter? Are you going to enter into the archery contest?
Yes.
Alright, the archery contest is later in the day, but you can register for it now.
I'm gonna do that shit.
Alright, you walk over to the booth and you see...
Booth is probably taller than me.
And sitting behind the booth is this very poofed out looking grackle that looks up and sees you and goes, "Ah, are you looking to try your luck and test your skill against the best archers in all of Alderheart?"
I don't need luck or skill. Sign me up.
I like your spirit sign here.
Fine. Wait, before I sign my name down, do they look like the Fae?
The grackle?
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
Oh no.
13.
13? Based on of the coloring of the feathers, the shimmer in the eye, it's just a grackle.
Okay, I'll sign my name.
Okay.
Don't just go signing random pieces of paper, kids.
Read your contracts first.
Read your contracts first before you get stolen by the Fae.
Or girls sign nothing. I have signed this.
Alright. You are signed up for the archery contest that will take place around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. In the middle of the Canopy Market. I can't get this shirt to stay on, and I'm sorry. Anything else anyone would like to do? Yes, Chonga.
So, me personally, as a player, I've never been to a festival. There's no festivals here
In
in Florida. It's
Renfair?
not a
That was
thing.
annoying.
It's not a thing.
Renfair?
We don't do it. Probably the weather.
Well,
Also never been to a carnival, which I feel like is more like this, but I have been to many conventions. And at MegaCon, now this is definitely a reach, but at MegaCon, there was a miniature escape room for an escape room business. Is there a puzzle-like escape room-esque game?
Make an investigation check.
I would like to help with that.
Okay.
That is piqued Chowdhury's
Roll it
interest.
with advantage.
Is there, just because I see these at Ren fairs a lot, is there a knife throwing booth?
A knife throwing booth? Yeah, you guys are able to find that.
You're able to go investigate that.
Okay.
He's also not like in his armor. He's just like in some nice clothes.
Thank you.
It's a 17 on the die.
Wow. That dice like strong roll then. Good. This one. I'm sorry, I didn't pull this up before. I should have. I always forget.
That's okay.
What's 17 plus 7?
That's
24.
24. No, yeah, 24.
24.
That.
So you start walking around, and you find as you're looking around, you see racing. You see people drinking and then punching each other in the face. You hear what sounds like a bear, and that's confusing. But you don't see any kind of escape room. Mainly because Sarah didn't think of it and did not plan a puzzle. God damn it, that would have been amazing.
What you could do is just say it's there and roll a dice to see if how well you did, like, period. Not put in the effort to do a legitimate puzzle.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but if
give
we're
you
doing
some
a
of my
fucking
power.
escape room, I want to make it right. So don't worry, that'll happen down the road. I'm gonna figure that shit out.
Fantastic. Are there other games that look cool though?
Oh yeah. Like I said, you see there's the knife throwing. There is lots of different racing. You see cup balls where you see someone where's the lady? You hear a bear.
I want to check out the cup thingy.
The cup. Okay. Let me come back to that as we jump over to Gerald, who's already sniffed out the knife throwing booth. It looks like it's more like the Renaissance Fair booths, where it's not a competition. It's just you see a whole bunch of you lined up. There's about 10 knives that are, dulled carnival knives sitting on the table, and across from it is a big target. Do you approach?
Yeah.
Alright, you approach. You can see just a bunch of, sometimes they're kids, sometimes they're grown-ups, just trying to see, how good their skill is, and most of them, it's just not working out in their favor. And before you is a familiar raptor, actually. It is the one who does all the leather work at the blacksmith's, who is standing there, and she's, her normal, less subtle self. So she's not cheering out for this like some of the other barkers are. She's just kind of like to random people in the crowd if they happen to look in her direction. And you see a sign that says 10 throws, 5 silver.
Well, I think I'll have a go.
Alright. You are going... So you come up to the front, and she lays out the knives in front of you, and just kind of smirks and says, "Show me what you got."
So Steel like
That was a comment.
it's like he'll like, because he's extra, he'll like twiddle one of the, he'll like he'll look it over, he'll twiddle it between his fingers before he throws the first one,
Okay, make an attack roll.
And it's just a basic dagger.
Yep, basic dagger.
Okay. Okay, first throw. That is a 18.
18. You line it up and you bring it right back and let go just in the right spot, and it hits just to the right of the red dot in the middle. It's in the secondary ring.
I can work with these. And he'll start, and then he'll put like 2 between his talons, and then pull them at the same time.
Make 2 different attack rolls.
Okay.
Since you're rolling them together, mine is 2 to the roll because that increases the difficulty.
Okay.
So if you're a +4, it's actually going to be a +2, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So there's that. That first one's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Second one's 23.
23. All right. So they both fly together towards, and then they both hit the red. One is just skirting that white line between the white and the red, and the other one is just inside of that. You see she kind of looks at, raises an eyebrow a little bit.
Let's see. So I have 7 left. Okay, so he'll take another one, and he'll sort of. So like he's losing up. He'll take one. He'll sort of flip it, kind of in the air, and then quickly grab and throw.
All right, make your attack roll.
Okay. The is 21.
21. Also hits in the red. Still not quite dead center, but skirting that red and yellow or red and white, so you're still within the red.
Okay. I think he will scoop up 3 this time.
Okay.
He's showing off at this point. If he actually just take some additional time to feel the weight of all 3 of them in his claws before he sort of comes around from the backhand to sort of compensate for the keep them level as he throws.
All right. This time you have a -4.
4. Okay. Okay. Cool. That is an 18.
Okay.
Oh, that's the floor. Hold on. Get back. Okay. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
It's a 22.
Okay. So that was,
one.
and then you had one more,
That's
right?
the second one. I have one more. 4. And that one is a 18.
18? Okay. So the 2 18s hit one to the bottom left in the middle ring, the other one center to the right in the middle ring, and then the nat 20 does just what you think it does, and it hits straight in the middle. You still got 2 left?
I think so.
Okay.
So he'll take one in each hand, sort of flip them upside down.
You've got quite a crowd watching this, by the way. A lot of people were like, oh shit, did you see that?
That's the game. That's the trick. Kind of smirks, kind of looks over at her. So, what do you think? Should I turn around, do a spin, backflip? What do you think?
I think you've already earned your drink token, but if you manage to do it backwards without hitting anybody else and still hit the center red, I'll make it 2.
I can work with that. So he will turn around and sort of dip his hat lower to like to make sure everyone knows that he's basically looking like he's semi-blindfolding himself. He holds up the daggers. And then throws them both back at the same time.
-4 with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I spaced out for a moment. All I heard is -4 with disadvantage, and I'm like, what?
Okay.
How did you figure out the modifiers I needed to flirt with people?
Mood, though. Okay. That. Okay. 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 Oh. Worse than that, please. Okay, cool. All right, first roll. 17.
Okay.
Well, first total 17.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
You can do it, Gerald. You can do it. Oh, nice. Oh.
Okay. On my second roll, first of these rolls, that's a 19. I really wish you hadn't rolled so high, because then it's going to Hey, that's not terrible. That is... What is that number? I really should stop playing in the dark. It's hard to read some of these times. Last roll is a 18.
18. Okay. You stand forward. You've got them balanced in your hand. And you pull them by the blade and you flick them. And they don't hit any of the red, sadly. But they do hit just on either side of the red, knocking one of the previous 18s down to the ground.
Ah.
You've got some great people going, holy crap, did you see that? It was fucking amazing! And a couple kids going, I wish I could do that. Mom's going, no, honey, no, we're not.
Even Gerald's
He
like,
has a lot of practice. We're not going to try that.
Gerald under his head like, ew. I want to hear that.
Make a persuasion check.
Cool. Good at those. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. I like this rainbow die very much. Persuasion, the 25.
25. She's sitting there with the 1 drink token. It wasn't the red, but still impressive. And she brings out a second one and puts it in front of you. You have 2 free drink tokens.
Thank you. Hopefully, the crowd I drew will bring you in some more.
I certainly hope so. Come on, guys. Who's next? And she's immediately back to work mode.
Okay. And he'll saunter off, go look around some of the other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Changa, you wanted to go to the cup game?
Yeah.
So you approach this booth and you see a... Well, would have met her. This is the woman who runs the bookstore. This older, gray Vulpin lady with these glasses on the end of her nose, and she just naturally has a sourpuss face, and she's sitting there with 4 cups, and she's looking across from somebody else who has 4 cups, and they're taking turns, one of them mixing up, and then the other one trying to guess which spot it is. And then they mix up the cups, and then the first person tries to guess how many which cup she has. And they're going back and forth, and after a minute you see him go, "God damn old biddy," and storms off, and you hear her go, "Ha! Suck it!"
I love her.
So, who's next then?
Hi.
Oh, the weird moth one, yes. Come, sit.
Hi. Sit down.
She lines up in front of you 4 cups, and lines 4 in front of her, and puts a ball in front of you, and grabs her ball. Now, it's 2 contestants against each other. One is the deceiver, and one is the perceiver. The deceiver starts with the 4 cups and places a ball under one and shuffles the cups. Each round, the contestant swaps each round you guys will swap between who's the perceiver and who's the deceiver, and the first to 5 points wins.
Ooh.
So, she handed it to you first, which makes you the deceiver first. So you must try to hide the ball by either moving the cups quickly or attempting to remove the ball from the table if you so inclined. If you want to try and cheat it, that's up to you. And then you roll 1d4 either way.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use my 4 arms because I have 6, but 2 of them I use for like handsy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to use all 4 to like mix them around really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Perceiver gets a perception. Deceiver versus the sleight of hand. To guess what the table is. Alright, so basically what this is going to be is, instead of the D4, because that's for if it was you versus another player, because you guys can do it that way too if you wanted, it's going to be your sleight of hand versus her perception. Okay?
So, just wait, hang on.
So you're going to roll a sleight of hand.
With the D4?
Nope. That was if you got it. I had to read through the whole thing again. That's only if you're rolling it against one of these other people. Because then a D4 would be which cup it would be under, and then how high they roll as your perception would like narrow down their choices. But since it's just you versus her, we can just do straight sleight of hand versus perception.
Cool. Okay.
Do you guys think I should use stone, metal, or resin, acrylic today?
Resin.
Okay. Tell me a color.
Purple.
Blue.
Purple? I have purple and blue, so that works out really well.
Ooh.
I have this one that is purple and blue, so I'll use that.
Ready. Okay.
Alright.
That was 10.
That was 10 total for your sleight of hand. She rolled an 11. So you start
Dang.
swinging it and sweeping it, and she's watching very closely and has the slightest smirk and just goes, "You are new to this game, child, I can tell."
Sure,
Just-
I'm a scholar, not much of a player.
Picks up the end of one of the cups and flips it up, and in doing so, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, goodness. I don't remember how to do that. How do I do this? Okay, saving. Okay. A booba? Yes.
Yep.
no.
Wait, hang on. Move your phone out of the way.
Better, but not great.
Stop.
A dex save, yeah, so +3.
10.
10. She flicks the cup up, and before you even realize it, the little, it's like a ping pong ball, but it hits you right on the forehead, and you're like, it's just like, point to me.
Nice.
My turn.
It is.
She lays out her 4 cups, puts the ball underneath one. Now watch closely. You cannot possibly catch up with my flying fingers.
Are you sure?
Roll your perception check. Is there anyone who's with Changda, by the way?
Probably red.
Just so you guys know, if you want to try and manipulate some of these games to offer advantage at any point in time, just give me context.
Can I give her advantage in some way? Like, talk to the merchant or something?
Well, what are you doing to offer advantage? Are you...
Distracting.
Okay.
Me.
What are you gonna do to distract?
She's gonna do that thing where she's leaning over her shoulder, looking very intently.
You're too close. You're too you space. Give me space. And as she does it, she kind of tips one of the cups. Take that with advantage.
Cool. Okay, so that I get to roll 2 times and take a higher number. Okay, so that's the one time.
No.
Yeah.
It's a perception, right?
Yes, perception versus her sleight of hand.
21.
21. She rolled so shitty. So shitty. Yeah, like as Red is over her shoulder, you watch as she take one of the cups that she hasn't even realized. She starts to kind of tip it, and you can actually see the ball underneath it, and she kind of snaps it down and keeps trying to spin it. But you're able to follow it very easily this time, because now she's going much slower because she's crowded. And you are able to easily pick out which cup has the ball.
I believe it's that one.
Are you sure?
Extremely.
Double or nothing.
Lifts the cup up. Correct! It is now 1-1. Drops it down very quickly. Your turn!
This is so
Say
entertaining.
Say no more. Just imagine little bug fingers. Little bug, non-exist. Just. It's a cute.
It's cute.
It's a cute vision.
This
it's
is
a cute
amazing.
image.
All of this is amazing. All of this is amazing. What did you get?
But I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay.
I was, for some reason, my D&D Beyond page keeps bringing me back to like the home page. So like I
that's
keep
annoying.
having to go back. I don't. It's being weird.
I'm sorry. That sounds annoying.
Eh.
Oh no.
That's
What is
either a
it?
1 face or a 20 face.
What is it?
Can I offer advantage again?
You can, but I'm really gonna laugh. I really want to know, what was it?
Not one.
So was hers.
Well,
I'm
wait,
fucking serious.
divided by 0.
Wait. Oh my gosh. I mean, my sleight of hand is a +3, but I just
So it's
rolled
a
a nat 1.
4 in total.
And she's a commoner, which means she really doesn't have any additives to anything.
So
So,
technically you still
technically
win.
speaking, you like at some point as you're rolling these cups, you're so busy like trying to get into her head that the ball just kind of like skips out, and you're like, oop, and like pocket it. But she's still distracted like Red. She's like, have you ever heard of personal space? And not
Yes,
paying
I'm
attention.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just gonna take a step
I'm
back.
in the middle of a... And you're done. Okay.
And you're done.
This one? And she points to the fourth one. Going! This is your fault.
It's alright. We all have our off days.
My turn. Snatches it. Puts it under. Starts rummaging them real quick. Anyone doing anything?
Anyone. Anyone.
I can't right now. I'm casting spell.
Red is having a drink and sipping it very loudly.
I'm gonna have her roll with. I'm gonna have her roll with disadvantage instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Oh motherfuck! Well, as soon as I tell myself it's gone down with disadvantage.
Oh.
It would have been a natural 20.
I'm sure it's better than what I got.
It would have been a natural 20. It is not a natural 20. I'm so mad I made disadvantage. What'd you get?
6.
Oh, yeah. No. She rolled a 16. So even as she's slurping, she just kind of zones in and goes, I am better than this. And just starts moving them real fast and you just can't keep up. Would you like to make your guess? Come on, child. We don't have all day. Sure, you're not a humble.
All four of my hands are kind of going everywhere. I'm gonna
Just don't tell her to buzz off.
Oh gosh. Hang on. Can I do a little antenna feeling and see if I can feel anything?
It's part of a perception check, but for rule of fun, sure. Let's see if you're getting any, like, smell off of... Sure. Roll it again.
I'd try anything.
Roll it again. We'll do it. Rule of fun. Why not?
Why not?
The insect, two insecty
I
things.
defy your logic of perception.
Twas 11.
11? Still does... Still...
Plus, oh, does it? Do
Wait,
I need
plus
to plus
perception,
anything?
right?
Plus perception, yeah.
Plus 3, so 14.
14? Still didn't quite beat her original sleight of hand, which was the 16.
Okay, that's fair. Fourth one.
She lifts the cup and reveals that it's empty. And just bops you on the forehead with the cup.
You do that one more time and you risk wait, hang on. No, this is my personal brain freeze. Hang on, give me one moment.
Find your accent.
Okay. You do that one more time and you will be personally responsible for the extinction of an entire species.
Hello, I'm right here.
Make a deception check.
Not yours.
With advantage, because she doesn't know what you are.
That is amazing.
I'm not wrong though.
And an intimidation check.
Wait, which one?
First, you're rolling deception with advantage, and then you're gonna roll intimidation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 13. First time. Okay,
12 for deception.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll this with my hand this time. Why not?
Oh.
Do we count that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Well, I wasn't aware you were the last of your kind, or you had a strange beehive in that marshmallow you call whatever that is on the top of your head.
Fluff. It's fluff. Thank you. Thank you.
I apologize. I
Thank
will
you.
not do it again.
Thank you. I'll be taking that. And I push over the ball.
All right, roll.
Okay.
This is
Sleight of
beautiful.
hand. This game is honestly really fun. I love to put with one of y'all next time. Hey, Blair, friend.
Ooh, nice.
Hang on. 21.
21. Okay. She starts, or you start shuffling them around. And she's still kind of put off by your earlier comment. And you see her kind of disassociate for a moment. And then snap back and you go, no, not again. It's this one. It's this one. Definitely this one.
Is it?
This one.
Really? It is?
This one. Definitely.
Lift it up.
She lifts up the one that she originally picked and it's there just like... Will not second guess myself again. Hein just takes the ball, puts it under, starts shuffling them around. Roll.
I don't know how many rounds.
Roll your
this game's
perception.
supposed to have. It's like,
I think this is the last round. I think Chum
This is
at
the
4.
last round, yes.
Wow.
If all goes well, it's the last round.
That face!
If all goes well, was anyone doing anything to offer inspiration?
I
Or
would offer inspiration. I want to give her advantage.
I mean, I can give her mine, but I don't. But I'm also not there.
yeah, or some sort of distraction, or
I'm gonna distract as much as I possibly can. Chonga, do you remember that one time when we were going across the bridge? Just blah 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 blah.
why do we need to tell this story now? Roll with advantage.
Yay! Hang on. You roll this one. Your hands might be magic.
Magic.
I don't know what happened, but we're real excited for it.
She rolled a nat 1.
The first time.
She handed it to me.
And
I
you
rolled a nat 20.
God, yes. My God, yes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So she shuffles them. She's hearing the story, and you see her again. It's not even that, she's so distracted, she just kind of slows down. Like, why is this happening now? And it's super easy to track because she rolled a 7.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
And you are easily able to figure out which one it is.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm not quite sure which one. Oh no, is it that one? Is it that? It's that one.
Because what is that?
Final answer. Final round.
Most certainly.
Lifts the cup. You play a good game, strange moth child.
Thank you, strange fur person.
I appreciate it. And offers a handshake.
I give her both of my hands just to make it a little
This
more
is
weird.
very confusing. Is this common for your people?
We have a completely different greeting since we don't have the same hands as you.
That makes sense. Okay. And she reaches below the desk and then pulls out what looks like a stuffed animal, but it looks like a crane, similar to the goddess Ardea, who the festival is for.
How big is it?
It's not terribly big. It's like this big. Yeah, like that.
That makes me personally excited.
I am also as exciting as this moment is. Paige, what the fuck just happened?
Teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home just dropped.
Ah.
Did it
that
drop?
was
'Cause I
supposed
heard-
to happen
Yeah,
today.
it dropped an hour ago. The
I heard
leak
it
was
leaked.
last night. The official drop happened an hour ago. I'm watching it now. Oh my god.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
We should all watch it together when the session's over.
Yes, perfect. Okay, I pick up the thing, and I'm like, what is this?
That is the goddess Ardea.
And I kind of do the wings like come up a little bit?
They do unfold a bit, and there is a intricate that's been woven through a feather in the mouth of the crane. A sewn into the fabric wreath of flowers around the neck, and then like gold leaf into the wingtips. But it's kind of like Beanie Baby version of the gold leaf. It's like that foil that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a rather intricate piece of work. Good game.
Good game.
I'm gonna,
Always up for a rematch.
after snackies.
Understood. And she turns back to the crowd that has gathered.
Oh, fine. So I will hold my plushie close to me and plan to keep my eye open for anyone telling tales of this goddess, because I want to know more.
Okay. Zinzies, what are you doing at this festival? Have you been sticking with anybody, or... Zinzies?
I'm sorry, I'm still watching the trailer.
Oh, I assumed it was over. I'm sorry. I could find somebody else.
I've got 1 minute left on it.
Okay, I'll come back to you. There are priorities in life, I understand.
Sorry.
Shari, I saw a hand go up. Do you have plans at this festival? Are you sticking with anybody, or are you traveling on your own?
I was traveling with Changa because I helped her.
Oh,
try and
okay,
find
yes,
the thing.
yes.
But once she started playing, I started casting. I sent a message to the group because I didn't want to interrupt. I ritual cast detect magic.
Oh, okay.
So anything popping as I'm walking about.
There's little baubles that look like fairy lights that have been dangled from the treetops, and those are giving off a faint magical energy. Obviously, like, you pass by Eliza's shop, and it's just like, it's a shine. You're like, oh god, oh god. She needs other inventory, motherfuck. You see stuff in some of the shops. You see certain, some people have magic items on them, kind of like you and your friends. But when it comes to games, not so much.
Okay. I did hear a bear.
You did
I
hear
would
a
like
bear.
to go I would like to go investigate the bear noises.
Is anyone else also investigating the bear noises?
Lindsay's well.
Gerald and Zinzi's are also investigating bear noises. Make perception checks, all of you.
Alrighty.
$21. Okay.
17.
17. Okay.
That looked like a 19. Why the fuck is it a 14? 15 total.
15 total?
Fuck you.
That's okay. You're still able... You're able to follow the bear noises as you guys are heading through the...
The bear
Canopy
noises sound
Market.
familiar.
It doesn't sound like a particular
Polar bear.
bear. No, this sounds more bestial. And you
So
guys...
he's like, oh man, I thought we were gonna see Anar do his clown act.
Oh my god. I didn't even think of
I'm
that.
a horrible person.
I didn't even think of that. That would have been amazing. Alright, so you guys come across what looks like a large crowd encircling what looks like a ring, and the sounds are definitely coming from within that ring. And you can hear a barker over the crowd yelling, "And who is tough enough to face our vicious beast? Come on, folks!
Oh.
Come on and challenge your mettle!"
Opportunity to fight a bear.
There is a sign. If you look around, you notice as a sign up in the middle of the crowd. It looks like it was probably on the above the fence, and the crowd just kind of blocking it. That just says bear wrestling.
Zinzi starts walking towards it.
I'm gonna cast Enhance ability on myself and Zinzi's with Bull's strength.
Okay.
So we have advantage on strength checks, and our carrying capacity doubles.
Okay.
But that lasts for an hour. It's concentration.
Alright, you guys push your way to the front.
I can now carry 300 pounds.
Oh my god.
And let's see.
She's just gonna lift the bear.
I mean, my lift is already 300 pounds. I can lift 300 pounds and now I can carry it.
Okay, and then right before I go up to the person, I'm going to channel divinity and grant myself proficiency in athletics for 10 minutes.
Do either of those require concentration?
Just the enhanced ability, not the knowledge of ages.
Okay, good to know. Alright. So you guys push your way to the front of the group, and you can see inside this booth. First thing you notice is there is what looks like a bamboo cage that has inside it a big, wild black bear that has obviously been trapped. And you see it standing in very dapper, garb, a Mopok who's just kind of standing on a barrel that he's pushed to the edge of the ring. And he's just go, "Come on! Show that you can handle it! Who dares fight my bear?"
Lift up a wing!
Two volunteers! Anyone else? Keep it pinned to the ground for 3 rounds, and you will get a prize.
Zinzi's is gonna lean to Showery and whisper, "I still have the sleep powder. We can do this."
I just give her a wink and a nod.
about the sleep powder.
You made the sleep powder.
I made the sleep powder. And I forgot about the sleep powder. This is gonna be so amazing.
If it works the way I hope it does.
Oh my god. This is gonna be amazing. Alright, so you two raise your hands. He goes, no other volunteers! Well, let's see if the two of you are strong enough to handle it on your own. Step into my ring! And he hops off of the barrel, skips up, and is now standing on top of the cage, like balanced on two of the bamboo sticks, and just holding the gate, but he hasn't lifted it yet. And you can see the bear sitting underneath him, just kind of like not aggressive as of yet, but curious as to what's happening, because you know how bears can be. Are we ready?
Yep.
Bring it.
And we're off! And he lifts the gate. And in doing so, you see another, like, contraption. Moppocs are known for being tinkerers. So you see another, as soon as he lifts it, it sets off, like, a spring on the side of the gate that, like, takes a paddle down and swats the ass of the bear from the
You
side.
just paddled a bear. What the fuck?
Yes. And you
My,
hear him,
how the tables have tabled.
you see the bear give out like this annoyed cry, and it comes charging out. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I was about to say I stick my hand into the sleep powder bag and coat my fingers with it.
We can say that you had already done that as you were climbing in.
Alright. Alright. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay. And the bear rolled a 15. So,
Fuck.
Shaori, you are up first. There is a angry bear heading towards you.
This is where I die.
I'm gonna like just widen my stance just slightly, put my talons into the ground and dig, and then just like try and grab it when it comes at me.
So you are holding your action until it's charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it is going to. Are you guys standing next to each other?
I would be standing at least in front of Zinzi's, so I'm the main target.
Okay.
Closer to the bear.
All right. It is going to charge and try to bite at you.
Come on, let me grapple.
Yeah, you get to make it. So make a grapple is just to make an attack roll. And then it becomes a contested strength test for it to try and break free. And then if you succeed in your grapple, then it has disadvantage on its attacks. But it's still going to try and bite and claw at you guys.
Okay. That's a nat 20?
It is sufficiently grappled, yeah.
All right.
It definitely has disadvantage. So it comes to charge at you, and you see it, and you just move just in time to kind of grab and wrap your winged arms around its neck and just kind of lock it in place.
Mm-hmm.
And it is trying to pull and thrash, and it's going to actually, since you've got its mouth under control, it's only going to slash with the claw instead of getting both of its attacks that it normally would have. Does a 21 hit? Oh wait, with
yes,
disadvantage. With disadvantage. I forgot that for a second. Does a 10 hit?
No, it would not.
No. Okay.
Because I wouldn't be carrying my shield right now. So even then, yeah.
You have it locked, and you hear that deep guttural. I love bear growls. I'm weird. I think they're beautiful. and it's just flailing in your arms. Zinzies, it is your turn. You watched as Shaori stepped in front of you, caught the neck of a bear, and now the bear's face is in yours. And it is flailing.
I take my sleep powder coated fingers. I ball it into a fist. There's a nice blue shine on my knuckles. And I go to punch the bear in the nose.
Make an attack roll with advantage because it's grappled.
Okay. Unarmed strike with advantage.
The crowd is just uproarious right now. They are all, whoa! It is a raucous event. With advantage.
9.
With advantage.
Oh, yeah. I get 2 attacks though.
You do get 2 attacks. With
So
advantage.
I gotta punch it again and hoping none of the dust came off.
Okay. That hits. That hits.
That's one point of damage.
It's how much?
1 point of damage.
Okay.
And the sleep powder is a DC 17 con save.
With disadvantage because it's grappled, so it can't fucking escape.
That's a fail. It passes out for 2 hours.
You watch Zinzi's. You got it by the neck, and you look over your shoulder and you watch Zinzi's. Goes to wind up, whiffs completely, but comes up with her other hand and just up the jaw. And if that hit wasn't enough to impress you, you see a little trail of dust sprinkling, and you're like, wait a minute. And the bear just
on that hit, I'm gonna make it look like I'm trying to pull the bear down. Like I'm doing this entirely with my strength and not nothing is affecting it.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
As the bear now has fallen
Can I
asleep.
assist in this?
Yeah, roll with advantage because
all right.
Yeah.
you guys are subduing the bear as it's.
I'm gonna start wailing on its face.
That's another nat 20.
If that wasn't enough of a distraction, Gerald would start doing stuff. Gerald on the side is like.
It is you. Every crowd goes silent as so quickly this huge, aggressive, angry bear is just put into a chokehold and suddenly brought to sleep. Before, it gets loud, it gets boisterous, people are yelling out, it's fantastic. You see the mall pack up there goes, well, I wasn't expecting an ending like this, but I'll take it. And he reaches down behind him, grabs a satchel, and then tosses it, and it lands in the middle of the ring, and you see a couple gold coins spitter out from it.
Nice. I'm going to, as I'm getting up, because I don't want any people to catch on, I'm going to try and cast a spell magic, under the guy's chin to try to get it to wake up. Okay. Before, as I'm letting go, to make it look like I'm trying to, struggle out from underneath it, but I'm also casting Dispel Magic.
Okay.
So that would be another deception check?
Yes. Sleight of hand,
or are you just going to let me do it?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, Sleight of Hand is a +4. That's 16.
Yeah. You're able to get away with it as the ringleader of this is kind of, distracting and entertaining the crowd. And you watch as the bear just kind of make an animal handling check.
Ooh, okay.
Because you woke up
+4.
the bear.
I did.
That you
16
both
+4,
just
modified 20.
punched. Okay. This is a sad and
I'm
confused
gonna grab the
looking
satchel
bear.
and get the fuck out of the ring.
Okay, you grab the satchel and run. It's hefty. Showery.
I can lift 300 pounds right now.
Yeah, it is no issue for you. You leap, and you've got a 15-foot vertical. You, like, leap over the crowd and out of the ring. Showery, there is a very sad, confused-looking bear in your arms.
I give it scritches around the head. Just try and cheer it up a little bit before I get out of the ring.
It leans into it and then goes back into his little cage and just kind of pouts. It's very confused. It doesn't know what happened.
Almost.
After our ass.
You realize it's probably more domesticated than he let you believe through his speech. So it wouldn't have actually, like, killed anybody. But it just got smacked and then strangled and then punched and is very confused. I mean, he did try to bite someone, but that's because he got smacked.
I'll step up onto the ring edge and just kind of jump and glide out towards Zinzi's.
Alright, you guys open the bag?
Yeah.
I also grabbed the 2 gold coins that fell out along the way.
Yep, you
Good.
have a bag of 50 gold.
Ooh. 25 each?
25 for me, 25 for you.
Whoops. That was fun.
Alright,
That off.
Gwendolyn, what are you doing at this festival?
Oh, you know I don't care too much for all this hullabaloo.
Why is Mrs. Doubtfire back?
I've been watching Downton Abbey, love. That's probably more Scottish and Irish and a little bit of Welsh thrown in there.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, you know... Don't you know? Gwen's gonna cover for Eliza and let Eliza and the kiddos have a free day because she's been working hard and she needs some mama time.
Okay.
So Gwen's watching the shop. She's got tea and she's got pastries and she's got a good book.
Make a general charisma check for me, please, with advantage.
General charisma check with advantage. That would be a 14.
14? Okay, it's a pretty decent day at the shop. It's not overwhelmingly busy, despite the fact there's a festival going on. And you're able to keep up and help recommend and sell items and be pretty successful in this. And as the day goes on, and you're sitting in the shop, and there's a moment of lull in the shop. There hasn't been much going on for a little bit. When you see a familiar young male hedge walk into the shop with 2 Moppocs with him. Also familiar.
How familiar we're talking?
It's your child.
So super familiar.
Super familiar. It's your
One
child.
might almost say familial.
Mama, come over here. I'll give your mama a hug.
Hey, Mom. How's what are you doing running a shop? What's going on?
Not now. Hold on. Let me look at you. Are you eating?
Yes, Mom. Yes, I am eating.
Any lovers?
No, God, Mom.
You're supposed to be studying, but also having fun. Don't forget.
I've been given some leave time to see the festival. And I believe you know my 2 friends, and kind of motions to the 2 Moppocs. I won't make you roll for it. You recognize these two as the two Mapok bandits.
Yep.
That you guys had met and sent to your son. And they are dressed like, at this point they look more like probably bodyguards who work for the Avium.
Oh, come here, you little rascals. And she's gonna go hug each of them.
The female just kind of smiles and waves nicely and takes a hug very well. The brother, Endo, is much more and just kind of offers a handshake.
Oh, that's right, dear. Was it the hearing or the speaking?
Oh, I can talk. She can't. And points over to Corey, who just kind of smiles and waves.
Oh, all right, dear. Let me have a look at you. And she's going to cast Detect Thoughts.
On which one?
It's a self. And then
Oh, okay.
she's just trying to get surface thoughts for everybody in the room.
Okay. Are you just getting surface thoughts, or are you trying to push?
I'm not trying to push.
Okay. Your son seems very excited for the festival, very happy to see his mom, though he's trying to suppress it. He's a cool guy. He's not going to show it. Corey, the female Mapok, the mute one, is very, very pleasant, very grateful, very happy to see you. Endo is still kind of a punk. Like, there's no other way to describe it. He's just like, okay, I'm here. He's a punk.
Oh, well, it's so lovely to see you all together. Could you like some tea or anything?
Corey just kind of smiles, and Endo goes, not really a tea person, but I mean, sure.
We might have something else. Let me see what I can whip up here.
And Derek just kind of like shoots him a look and goes, tea is fine, Mom.
No, it's all right. And she's going to whip up some drinks. One of them will be sort of like a mint lemonade.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no. I think Endo goes to take that, and Corey smells it and just kind of reaches over. He's like, what the hell? That's mine. And she's like,
Okay, so Gwen will make another cup, obviously. And then, yeah, she'll sit down and just for a moment and be like, I don't want to keep you from the festival if that's what you're here for. So I'm just happy to see you. Anything new you need to report?
no, nothing really new. Well, these guys, and he points over to them. He goes, they've been kind of hanging around with me for a bit lately. They've been, well, I mean, and it was like, I don't do magic. I don't fit in well there. But they got jobs. They help, guard the gates, and anyone who goes on any sort of excursions like this, they get a chaperone, I guess. And they've been filling in those footsteps for a bit. So they've been good help, good friends.
Oh, if your interests are outside of the magic realm, my dear, I might have something else for you.
I'm good.
I'm very, very big on the political climate here.
Politics are not really my thing.
What would you like? Tell me, dear.
I don't know, eating. This is fine. This works for me.
Okay, well, we have a bakery here that makes some delicious things, and they owe us at least handful of favors. By the way, and she like brings over a plate of pastries. Help yourselves.
Oh shit, yeah, nice. And he just like, it's a complete personality change, and he just starts attacking the baked goods.
Woohoo, I'll have to send you a gift package quite more frequently, it seems. Well, if there's nothing else for you to report, and you finished most of your tea and lemonade, why don't you go enjoy the festival? But let me know when you'll be back, and if you need to spend the night, we have a house here now.
You have a house here?
Yes, of course, dear.
I thought I'd never get you to leave the old cottage back home, and now you have a house here in the Alderheart? Since when have you been one for cities?
Well, it's a wind B&B right now, dear, but, eventually we'll get back to it.
Sorry, did you just say wind B&B?
Yeah.
I was fine. I did not break until the two of you lost it. And then I couldn't contain it
I
anymore.
almost missed it. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah, you can't use copyrighted names. So
Took you that long, huh?
I can't faceplant because of makeup, but I fucking wish I could right now.
This is day 2 of Paige falling out of the chair.
Oh my god.
Yes, but please, she'll write down the address. Come visit me anytime. You're always welcome, and you two are as well. I'm glad to see you're doing so well. And you can take those for the road, dear.
Oh, sweet.
And then
Thanks.
she's gonna sneak a pouch of gold to each of them.
Make
and
a
there
sleight
will
of hand
be-
check.
They each get 10 gold. And the d20s in there. Nope.
No?
Hold on. Yeah, nope. Nope. She basically is like the grandma who's like obviously handing money to her grandson and or granddaughter.
Okay. Derek is very much. No, Mom, no, we got it. We're fine. We have funds from the college. We will be okay.
If I can't give my son and his friends some money, what
Mom.
good mother am I?
Wait.
No, you do. Be safe. Be careful. Shoot. Go
We'll
on.
be back in a little bit. Did you want anything?
Just let me know if they have one of those giant wheels that goes up into the air. I'd rather fancy those.
Oh, well, I'm not sure I have one here because of the canopy, but I do think I saw some of the more round ones. The round swings.
All right. Talk about later. But yes, go have fun.
Ah, yeah. I'll see you in a bit, Mom. And he gives you a kiss on the cheek. And heads
Oh,
out.
you do good, you mumsy.
Red. What are you doing?
Red is probably she's going to find that funnel cake
Okay.
and a good drink.
Alright. You are able to find the funnel cake pretty easily. It's just following your nose. And drinks are pretty much everywhere. The Defiant Pixie actually has its own little stall out front where they have different meads and other wines and liqueurs. Make a perception check for me, please.
Yes.
With advantage.
Advantage. Okay. The perception. Do. Sorry, give me a second. $22.
22. All right. You have your funnel cake in one hand, your mead in the other, and you're just enjoying the festival, the bright music, and you look around and you see off in a nearby alley, looking a little hesitant, but looking clearly at you, a figure with a feathered figure with a cloak on, and another figure tucked into the shadows more behind it, much shorter, but you can't really tell what that is.
She's just gonna go look away and head straight into the crowd.
When you do that, you hear a fucking damn it, and hear footprints behind you.
Drinks. try to like
Lose them in the
pull
crowd.
her way through the crowd.
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
See if she can keep.
Nope. That's a nat 1 for a total of 5.
I was about to say to see if she could keep up. But I think she keeps up because in traditional, typical Sarah fashion, I only roll really well when I don't need to. Because I rolled a natural 20 against your natural 1.
God.
So you dodge and weave through the crowd. You duck into another alley and you look behind you and you don't see anyone in the crowd. And you think, okay, I'm good.
Right,
I got it.
Enjoy my meat and my funnel cake.
And you turn back towards that alley to go further down. And the shorter figure has now taken the hood off and is just looking up at you like, you didn't need to do that. This is Aaliyah's friend, the younger Hedge, that you met, that helped knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
And he's like, can we be good?
That depends. Are you going to knock me out again?
Nope, that's not the plan. Last I heard.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, and he kind of gestures behind him, and the other cloaked figure pops behind you and goes, I mean, why did you run? And she pulls her hood down, and it's Aaliyah. I promise we're not here to fuck around this time. I actually just want to talk.
Alright. Talk.
I couldn't get back on your dad's crew, as you probably guessed. So I found another one. One of a less reputable nature.
You found a ship.
I found a ship. Doesn't do well in ports.
You found a ship, though.
I found more than a ship, darling. The crew is cutthroat. The captain's even worse. They could use a
drunkard?
I found your mom.
My mom?
I think so.
How did you find her?
She was part of the crew. I thought she was dead. We all thought she was fucking dead.
I thought she was dead. Wait. hold on. What's in this? I clearly must be dreaming because you are here. You found a ship and my mother's alive.
She's going to actually like grab your shoulder so that you know that she's real. And go. I found your mom.
That's new.
And I think she could use our help.
I have to tell the others. I have to tell the others.
Of course.
My mother's alive.
I wouldn't expect anything less. I don't think... Honestly, I don't even think your dad knows.
Stay here. I will be right back. Do not leave, please. For the love of God.
How about we get a table at the Defiant Pixie? We'll meet you there.
That works.
Right. And they disappear towards the Defiant Pixie.
She'll go seek out the others.
Okay. You are able to find... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as it's not a 6. So you find Zinzi's first. Zinzi's and Shaori and Gerald counting their bag of or after having received their bag of coins, heading throughout the festival.
Guys! Guys! Wait up!
I reply through the earring. You know you could have found us with this, right?
Necklace.
Or no, the necklace, not the earring. Sorry.
That's not important right now, but the
Not
important
important
thing is...
that I punched a bear?
You
She
did. It
did
was
so
fantastic.
well.
Shower put it into a headlock, and Zinzi's punched it in the nose. It's fantastic.
Look,
It mysteriously fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Look, I have some very stark news. I'm going to go find the others, but could you meet me at the Defiant Pixie?
Sure.
There's something that I need to discuss with all of you.
Can do.
I reach out through the necklace. Is Gwendolyn in range? I don't think we've set a range for these.
Yeah, you guys are easily able to reach each other. You're able to reach Gwendolyn
And Changa.
Yes. By the way, Red Fox and Changa, you both have necklaces that work kind of like sending stones to each other.
Oh.
It's one of the loot that you guys recently picked up.
Yes. Changa, Gwendolyn, would you mind meeting us at the what was that? The Defiance Pub or whatever?
Defiant Pixie is the name of it.
The Defiant Pixie, please. Red has some news for us.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. I am out of water or anything to drink. I'm going to go grab myself a monster.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Give me 1
Hydrate,
second.
don't hydrate.
Like, you just hear her shouting. Like, ah!
That's right. I did not tell anybody what those were.
No!
I intentionally did that for that freak out moment of the first time use.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Which is why Red would not know to contact us through that.
Nope.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Beautiful. I love it.
Okay, I'm back.
Ow.
Hello. Welcome back. Okay, so where were we? Oh, yes. The pit of despair.
For the sake of brevity, I know that Gwendolyn messaged saying that she's currently with a customer. I'm assuming that means
Okay.
that Brian is mid-conversation with someone and can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll say for the sake of brevity that you guys are able to meet up at the Defiant Pixie. You all come in, pieces. Red, are you going with Gwen and Gerald and Chowry as they first go over to the Defiant Pixie, or are you letting them go first?
She was just gonna say meet me there and go and get the others, but since Showery used the sending stone, she's like, oh, I'll just go together.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk into the Defiant Pixie, not really sure what to expect. And for Showery, this is a new thing. As you watch Gerald and Zinzi's catch a familiar figure sitting at a table. Showery, you see what looks like a raptor, an osprey-like raptor, with a light cloak, traveling clothes, next to a very sullen, almost emo-looking hedge boy, sitting at a table. Gerald and Zinzi's, the kids who tried to kidnap your friends are now sitting at a table in this bar. The bar that your friend that almost got kidnapped has led you to.
Oh no.
When
Pull out my gun.
so I start blasting. Red's gonna quickly pipe up. Now, before you do anything rash,
Wait, what? Oh no.
everything's fine. It's fine. I need us all to sit down and discuss something. There is no danger, I promise.
You watch this as you're glaring, you watch the raptor look up, see you guys, see Zinzi's, and get a look up. Oh, shit.
I remember you. You stole my gun.
Oh, it's a squirrel that shot me.
Instead of the spy who shagged me, it's the girl. It's the squirrel who shot me.
That raptor is named Ren in another life. I'll holster my gun for now, but I don't take my eyes off the raptor since I see they're clearly intimidated by me.
She just kind of and waves you guys over.
Red will sit down.
Takes a big
That's all.
swig of her ale.
Wow.
So, this is quite sudden for me, as much as it will be for you. But I have a chance to go with them. And they found a ship. I've always wanted to go and sail the seas on my own. And they think they found my mother. I didn't even know if she was alive, but they think she is.
What did your
I
dad
have
ever
not.
tell you about her death?
Not much. He didn't like to talk about it.
That sounds about right.
I never knew if it was because he had so much pain that he didn't want to talk about it, or if he was deliberately hiding something from me. Probably the latter.
It's actually Probably the former.
I can never
There was-
know with.
There was a storm. And, while dealing with that, while you were a wee little pup. It was a tiny thing. We were struck by a pirate ship called the Devil's Scream. And in the chaos, your mom went overboard. And we thought that was it. We never found her and just assumed. Well, it turns out the Devil's Scream is the same fucking ship that I found and wanted to hire me. And it turns out they picked up your mother from the water. And just kept her around. Whether she liked it or not. And she's been cook on that ship for years ever since. I think that ship could use new leadership.
I'd love to captain it. I'd love to see my mother again.
Don't think they'd accept this big of a crew though, and she kind of motions to the random people.
I don't think that most of you would even want to come. We've all been trying to do lots of different things, and
May I give a piece of advice, Red?
sure.
There's one lesson that Kasuf, my dear old priest down at home, there's one lesson that he ingrained for me ever since he found me, and that is to follow your heart, no matter what. And it's okay if you leave behind everything you know. Just who knows, you might find a new family, and I kind of gesture to everyone around me. But you need to follow your heart.
Thank you.
It's the only way to live.
I never knew my mother. I don't know my mother or my father. Not really. And the only person I have a connection to is a pompous dickhead. But if I had the opportunity to race across the world and find them and meet them, just to know them, I think I might run off haphazardly. I'm a man of my passions, and you are one wild fox if I've ever met one. He'll take because he has the violin or the lute. He'll take his spare lute, the non-fancy magic one, and he hands it over to Red.
What's this for?
What are the seas without a shanty?
That is a good point.
No, don't worry. This one doesn't summon mediums.
Oh, thank God.
As far as I know, it hasn't so far. I've had it for a while. I wish you the best of luck. Red.
Thank you.
Well, the whole ocean part sounds absolutely terrifying to me, but the family, that sounds wonderful. I hope that everything there is as much as you hope it to be, and that I just know that your mother will be the sweetest and possibly drunkest woman you'll ever meet. And that'll be so lovely for you to bond over. Have fun.
You have a yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Are you mad, Zinzies?
Zinzi's ears are visibly drooped now. And so are her shoulders as she's taking this all in. Do you promise to write?
Of course I'll write. There's no way that I wouldn't. And I'm certain that we'll meet again. This isn't the end. Certainly not for me, not for us. I need to take care of some things first. But I will write.
Don't go getting murked by a slime or something.
I will try to avoid those at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go over to Zinzi's and give her a really big hug.
She'll hug her back.
I'm proud of how far you've come.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I will send back gifts.
Zinzi's ears perks up at gifts.
The finest fruits you've ever eaten in your life. I'll find them out there somewhere.
Think you could send me back a rifle? If you find
If
one?
I can find a really good one, I will. Don't die.
Did.
Yes, that's why I'm saying don't die.
It's not my
Please
intention. I won't.
Okay.
You should as well.
I will try not to.
Will you?
I will try not to.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Has Gwendolyn been able to arrive at the Defiant Pixie yet?
Oh, Eliza just relieved me from duty.
Okay.
What's going on?
When,
Oh, hold on. I don't need to be a fortune teller, dear, to tell that you are about to embark on a different journey.
is that obvious?
I can see it in your eyes, dear. Please, be well while you go. I expect gifts.
I will. I finally have the chance to go and possibly captain a ship of my own and to find my mother.
Again, I don't need my tarot cards to tell me that you'll succeed swimmingly, if you'll pardon the pun.
Thank you. I will write, and I will send back gifts when I can.
Alright, I'll send a bird every now and then just to check in on you.
Thank you. I really deeply care about every one of you. I appreciate just how far we've come and how far you've been able to support me. This means a lot.
And we'll sort of give you a precarious hug so you don't get poked.
Yeah, she'll hug back. I wish you all the luck in the world. I love you all. I will miss you, but I promise we'll see each other again. And she'll stand up and nod.
Nero will kind of raise his mug. Give him hell, red fox.
Like I wouldn't with you all.
During this whole conversation, both Aaliyah and Finny had snuck off from the table over to the door because they know when they're not wanted in a space, they let you discuss it amongst yourself. So as you look between each of your friends and then look towards the door where new opportunity awaits you. You can't help but feel this excitement for something new, but the loss of something true that you had found with this group. And you push on, push to the door, and start your journey to find your future, your mother, your ship.
I'm gonna cry. Ugh.
Don't forget
Yeah.
to have this necklace. You can put it on any time to hear us.
Yeah, that's true. Because she has those sending stones, so
Oh, that's cute.
so she can contact them. Yeah, she'll contact them anytime that she needs to. So,
Absolutely.
at least she has that.
The rest of you, off she goes.
Up to the sea.
The rest of you are now sitting at a table in the boisterous, defiant Pixie, but it still feels quiet in your corner, having just departed with your boisterous, drunken aunt of a fox.
I pull out my bag. Shall we all remember red with a party? And I pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms.
Oh my god.
And I just hold them in my hand.
I'll have a drink in remembrance of her. Be more.
I take
What?
a mushroom.
I have a different.
All right.
mushroom. We still have those very fancy bottles of wine at home. I'll pop one of the older ones outside.
Anyone else just...
Paige is half tired and trying to survive so she can get back to cosplay, so I'm getting fucked up.
Are you going to walk the town as you're fucked up, or?
Oh, I still have to go do that archery tournament. So yeah.
That's right.
Maybe just like take a lick for now. Just a lick.
Anna's gonna delightfully take the mushroom and then put it in her pocket for later.
Okay.
I take
Chonga?
a lick.
Okay.
Can I just antenna it?
You can make a perception check to smell it, yeah, with the antennas. Zinzi's, roll a con save. It's a pretty low DC because it's just a lick.
10.
10? Okay, it is pretty low of a DC because it's just a lick. You start to get like pins and needles just on the tongue, and it's very earthy flavored until you hit that pins and needles, and now you're like,
Is this really good?
Yes, that's supposed to happen. I think.
Is like pincushion.
That sounds about right.
What does it taste like? Good.
10?
That's where they grow, dear.
With your 10 Chonga, these are just mushrooms. It's just that earthy smell.
I'm pretty sure they were in the house when I took the first one.
Yeah, you're aware of like the effects. Like,
And I did say end the day with a party.
Okay.
I don't know
are
what
the
it like.
effects of these mushrooms, but they just smell like mushrooms. It's not until you ingest them that you'll have any sensations.
Okay. I'm going to defy moth logic and eat the whole thing.
Oh
roll-
my.
Roll
Okay.
a con save.
Okay.
I am also going to take a lick.
A lick. Okay, con save.
Oh.
Zinzi's, after a few minutes, you are just a little bit floaty because it's just a lick. It's like that. It's a head high.
I glance around before looking at it again.
Can't save. Changa.
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah. If I did my math right, it was 18 plus 5.
Okay. All right. I'm a little nervous about the faces that I'm seeing, because I did.
I have a 16. I'm fine.
I did not have that part of D&D about.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I have a +6 to con. My total is a 7.
Uh-huh. Okay. We'll come back to you, darling. Changa,
have a good time.
you take it, and it takes a little bit of time for it to kick in. And for you, because you rolled such a good save, it's nothing that's going to freak you out. It's, the lights are a little bit more dazzling. And you get that feeling
Oh no.
of like everything just
more dazzling.
feels,
Oh no.
it just feels nice. Like your skin feels nice. The colors are beautiful. You're a moth surrounded by fairy lights. I mean, it's just so wonderful.
God, yes.
It's a good feeling. What was your save again, Shari?
16. And I did a lick.
It was just a lick. Alright, you got that head high going. You had that momentary tingle in your tongue. It didn't last as long as Zinzi's did, but Zinzi's.
I'm good with the head high.
Zinzi's. You go to take a second lick off of your mushroom in this busy, boisterous pub. And some drunkard's not paying any attention and stumbles back into you as you go to lick your mushroom, and you swallow it instead. Because this asshole just hit, like, he didn't mean to. He's drunk, he got pushed around at the bar, and you got bumped, and you, oh no. Roll me another con save, please.
25.
25. Okay. It's not a bad trip. See, if you rolled low, it would have been a bad trip. But I just figured for the sake of a natural 1, we had to eat the whole fucking thing. And I didn't think a natural 1 would be a good number to have that with. So 25, you're kind of like Changa, where like breeze on your fur feels fantastic. The lights are just so vivid and bright. Oh, it is just, everything is soft and nice. Oh, it's a good high.
Glad their first times went so much better than mine.
Your first time was a really low roll, okay?
I think I rolled a 7.
Uh-huh. Something like that. It was single digits. They don't get to experience the melting heads and
Is
The
it
dragons
bad
in the
that I
kitchen
know-
guarding the refrigerator.
Is it bad that I know what shrooms smell like?
Nope.
They smell like chocolate.
What?
I believe that.
Yeah.
all right.
No thanks. I'd rather stick with my Coca-Cola.
Are you guys just gonna hang out at the bar for a little bit? We're gonna wrap up tonight pretty soon, and then we'll do
Okay.
like the archery contest and a whole bunch of other stuff. Next time, we'll make this festival. This can go as long as we want it to. This is our downtime, and I said we're
What
gonna make
is-
that last.
What is the biggest, most expensive platter of food I can order here?
Due to shipping costs, You're basically looking at like a crab boil. Crab, oyster, corn, butter. Probably about, because you guys are so far inland, it's gonna be about 10 gold.
Per person?
Yeah. But these are like trash can lids of fucking stuff. Like this
So we've got Gerald, Gwendolyn, Shari, Changa, and myself. I drop 50 gold and I say, bring out the crabbies!
Is she okay? You hear
Yes,
from
she
Vincent
is.
at the
Approximately
bar.
how many people? How many people are in this bar? Approximately.
In the bar itself, at this time, as you can see, about 60. Anyone who's been here
okay.
before knows that this is not the only floor.
Understood. To not buy a round of food for the entire joint. Got it.
That's the one with the fighting.
I spend 50 gold on all of us for the fucking crawfish boil. We're about to...
Oh, well, thank you.
In about
Thank you, dear.
15 minutes, you see the different serving servers coming out with these big pots. Like, they look like oversized roaster pans, and it's just like a soup of butter, basically, with crab meat, oysters, potatoes, corn on the cob. If you're from Maryland and you understand, everything's topped with Old Bay. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
this is the ultimate crab boil. And you all are given that.
Immediately start eating.
It is yummy. It is delicious. Only enhanced by your current and flavor enhancement that you did not mean to take.
The biggest air quotes flavor enhancement.
Everyone can make a perception check as you guys are eating.
9. Whew.
21.
Okay.
23.
23, 21, 9. Gwen?
Oh, sorry, dear. What's going on?
Perception check.
I was definitely into the crabbies.
Would that count as the perception? AKA, nope.
What am I
no,
doing?
yeah.
What?
17. 17 is the
17.
roll.
Okay. Changa, are you going to make a perception check?
I want to look at lights.
Oh, you're just looking at the lights. You haven't even realized that there's a crab boil in front of you to eat. You're just like,
Light.
She's doing the moth thing. Lamp.
Lamp.
yeah, 100%. I love it. Fantastic. Anyone who rolled above a 15, you watch as a figure kind of sassily springs into the bar, goes and talks to Finton for a little bit. Hannah, would you like to describe your Luma as she enters the bar?
So this this kind of average height American robin bird folk comes in. I actually have a picture of her right here. I can show you. Hopefully you all can see it.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
She walks in.
She's so pretty. She looks like she can stab me.
She is smiling at the bar, being very sweet. She has these like green pants and a nice tan blouse going on with a corset. She's got wings like on her arms, so she could both do flying and messing around with her hands. She has honey-colored eyes and brown feathers with orange feathers on her breast and stomach. And she seems to be like having a good time, but also kind of like thinking hard too.
Okay.
Yeah, Gerald. She might not be able to see it, but when Gerald sees her, he's kind of mid-bite of like a crab, like. Yeah, it's like.
So, Rivia,
Who is that?
you've been at this festival for a bit. You've recently arrived in the Alderheart in time to see the festival season, which is not. I mean, you're aware that it's a thing, but you've never seen one as big as this. The mesa is laid out very differently than the Alderheart, so this is strange and exciting for you. And you had been informed in your asking around that there have been a group of adventurers that have been known to hang out at the Defiant Pixie, who seem to have been helping, who recently had helped a bunch of people who had been taken hostage from the city of Ashbarrow after their homes had burned to the ground when Ashbarrow had burned. So in hopes of solving your own issue, every answer seemed to lead to, oh, you should ask these guys, maybe they can help. So you came to this bar to talk to Fenton, the bar owner, in hopes of locating this strange group of adventurers who maybe would be able to help you answer some of the questions that you had.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna ask the bartender if he's seen the group.
You spring up to the bar and you see a large, huge, and servant who sees you and goes, "Right, miss, what am I getting for ya?"
Yes, hi, excuse me. I was wondering, where exactly can I find the group of people who have been helping others?
Here?
Yeah, they're like a group of adventurers. I'm wondering where exactly I can find them.
Oh, you mean, hey, yo! And you see him waving behind you and goes, "You really need a group name. We've talked about this. You need a fucking group name."
I'm workshopping it. He's like Gerald goes there, and like she looks over and looks. Gerald has like half a piece of a claw in his mouth and is already looking in their direction. And he's kind of goes, I mean, hello.
And he just kind of goes, "Them."
Thank you. She'll practically fly over. Just go.
Oh, real quick.
I'm so sorry to bother you. Am I taking up your time? Am I bothering you? I have an important question to ask you.
We're just having a spot of food. Please, have a seat.
Cynthia has a crab leg in her mouth and she's staring at a singular lantern hanging on the ceiling.
Yeah. You also
Muted.
there is also a tall moth staring just directly at a light. There's a
We're
lot.
both staring at the same lamp.
Fuzzy hair,
Yeah.
insect person, wings like slightly vibrating, just staring.
You have an insect and a squirrel staring at the same lamp. Weird shit's happening at this table.
We're on duty, dear. But please feel free to join us.
Sorry that you mean it. I'm so sorry.
Pull up a trash can lid.
In my defense, I tried to catch you before you decided to do drugs. I was like, "Do you guys want to step outside?" You're like, "Let's do mushrooms." I was like, "Well, this is happening."
Listen, I'm on the verge of passing out, so
She'll sit down and kind of like look around. Just go. Anyway, I'm very sorry for bothering you, but I need some help, and I've heard that you guys are helping other people with some of their troubles, and I was wondering if I could tag along. I wouldn't mind
Help?
helping others either. I have my own goals too.
Well, help is what we do.
We did literally moments ago have one of our members went off on their own adventure, and we are a woman. He's like, find the right words, Gerald. Words.
I just pat Gerald on the back.
He's like, this seafood's really good. It's messing with my mouth. We are
seafood.
We are a member down, so first introductions, of course.
Well, first, let's get some food in you, dear. We'll have another plate. Tray, got lid.
Right. No worries.
Thank you. That you don't need to do that exactly. But thank you.
Like you said, we help everyone.
I'm Gerald, Humblewood.
Very nice to meet you, Gerald.
I'm sorry, Alice.
Shauri, searcher of knowledge.
Very nice to meet you, Shelly.
The squirrel is Zinzi's. They're a bit emotional about the departure of our friend. She's fine.
Fine might not be the right word, but they're all right.
She will be fine eventually. The other one also spacing out is Chunga, quite unique little friend.
All right.
I'll make pancakes tomorrow morning. It'll be fun.
I feel like Alice gives Hannah that look every now and again. She's like, I know your face. Where do I know your? Oh yes, I did so. Her, I don't know about, but she's very curious. Yeah.
Is she all right?
She just loves lamps. It's fine. She'll be fine.
From another world.
Well, I guess I should introduce myself. I am Rivia.
Hello, Rivia.
It is very nice to meet you all.
Oh,
I'm sorry to barge in on you all so suddenly.
wait a
Welcome the company.
I
Please feel
find it's
free.
the best way to meet new people. Suddenly appear.
You see, in my family, we all go and we love to adventure in times and sing songs together. We love music, but while I was out exploring for a time, I came back and my home was burned to the ground and I couldn't find my family. So I'm wondering if I could get some help.
Absolutely, dear.
Well, this is a good place to start.
Yes.
And it doesn't help that I have a wedding coming up.
A wedding, you said?
Yes, I am engaged.
Oh. Well, if you need a performer, I'm happy to.
I feel awkward for Gerald.
No, Gerald's like, he hears that, he's like, okay, that's fine. No, I'm more laughing at fucking Estila over there, just standing there. That's what making is like, I keep getting distracted, like, oh.
All she heard was family burned down wedding, and she's like, the tea.
The feelers can sense the tea.
They can sense the drama.
But yes, I am engaged, and I just, before I even get married, I would like to find my family so that they could be there.
Oh, yeah, Alderhot is a good place to start. A lot of
You look kind of out of it.
I am very happy with Queen's face.
we'll put a pin in that for Chunga. Well, the
She has that look of like she has things to say, but no
No
words.
yeah.
Oh.
Gerald's coming late. I have words. I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are. I thought I was such an eloquent English speaker, but I'm not anymore.
Oh yeah, that happens bad that. Well, the Alderhot's a good place to look. If they found themselves displaced, a lot of people come here, so we can certainly have a good look around. We've made our way in the city, and we even have somewhere for you to stay.
You do?
Yes, and plenty of room in case we find them and they also need somewhere to stay. We have a lovely home here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
Of course, it's kind of what we do.
It's what we tried. But for now, let us eat and drink and converse, and then once the festival dies down a bit, it'll be a lot easier to get around and find something. It's easier to lose someone at a festival than it is to find something.
Quite true. Quite true.
If you'd like any kind of music, I have plenty. I love to play on my ocarina.
Well, he kind of motions to the lute on his back. Will be happy to accompany.
Do a duet.
That was just personal.
After hearing that, Shauri will just like start tapping on the table, get a small beat going.
Oh Lord! Around.
Performance checks from both of you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I get to check. Performance. Holy shit.
27.
22.
22 and what?
Nice.
27.
27?
I have a plus
Alright.
9 to my performance.
You guys start a lively, fun tune. It gets this place rocking. Everyone loves it.
During this
I mean-
performance,
I
I
mean,
grabbed
I was-
Gerald's
I
hat
mean-
and I put it down on the table for tips.
You
I was thinking like, hold on.
You end up with 17 gold. And as you all play and laugh and enjoy the festival, that is where we will call it a night.
Ew!
It is almost midnight my time. But thank you for anyone who is watching us. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you had a good time. We will very much miss Red, but are excited to see what Rivia comes up with.
Yes.
And for anyone watching at home, thanks for hanging out. Check us out on Thursdays for Tales of Yggdrasil or Star Wars 5e on either Turn to Page 394 or MN Chief _. Fridays, Gem Kingdom Chronicles, Turn to Page 394. Monday, Turn to Page 394 with World of Pandora. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Night, everybody.
See you soon.